Good afternoon. My name is Fred Buzo, and I'm an Associate State Director with AARP California, based here in San Jose. Welcome to everyone who is joining us live today for an AARP California Webinar Wednesday conversation with special guest Sylvia Kennedy, Senior Staff Attorney at the Senior Adult Legal Assistance, also known as SALA, to talk about their work in Santa Clara County and some upcoming housing-related workshops they will be hosting. We encourage all of you to share now on your Facebook page so that interested friends and family can also participate in today's conversation. Again, for those who are joining us live, my name's Fred Buzo, Associate State Director for AARP, based here in beautiful San Jose, California. And we are here with Sylvia Kennedy, who is a Senior Staff Attorney at the Senior Adults Legal Assistance, also known as SALA. Sylvia, thank you for joining AARP California today. As you know, AARP California is a nonprofit, nonpartisan organization that works on behalf of 38 million members nationally, 3.3 million members statewide, and approximately 70,000 members in the city of San Jose. So we actually have quite a few members here as well locally. With that said, we know that SALA's mission closely aligns with AARP's mission. So in order to help older adults live safely, independently, and age with dignity. So now, Sylvia, will you tell us a little bit about what SALA's work is and who you serve?
Absolutely. Thank you very much for having me today. And so SALA is a nonprofit law office that provides free legal services to persons 60 or older who reside in Santa Clara County. SALA is funded by the Older Americans Act and 12 other major funders to provide these services. So SALA attorneys provide a range of civil legal services from simple advice and referrals to more comprehensive legal representation in court and before agencies such as the Social Security Administration and the Housing Authority. So the types of client problems that we have really are wide range. So I'll give you some samples. So older adults with issues involving public benefits that they rely upon to meet their basic needs and to pay their rent or mortgage. So such as Social Security related problems, supplemental security related issues, Medicare, Medi-Cal. We also see older adults who come in because they're tenants who are facing displacement, eviction, or whose housing is otherwise in jeopardy, including tenants needing reasonable accommodations or modifications to their unit to assure that they can live in a comfortable environment in their unit. We also see older adults who are homeowners who are at risk of losing their homes and becoming displaced due to fraud, undue influence, or other bad decision making. We also see older adults that are victims of elder abuse, sadly, either physical or financial. And it's usually someone living in their homes or someone they know, such as their children or grandchildren, caregivers, tenants renting rooms from them. Unfortunately, the shelter in place and the COVID-19 situation has made these situations much worse, forcing many of our clients to be trapped and isolated in their homes with these abusers. Fortunately, SALA is able to obtain elder abuse or domestic violence restraining orders in court to stop the abuse and when necessary to remove the abusers from our clients' home, thereby preventing our clients from having, to flee their homes or live in shelters or end up on the streets. So that's a taste of some of the cases. Let me tell you a little bit more. We also help clients who need some basic legal planning for the future. We prepare documents such as advanced healthcare directives and powers of attorney that enable them to appoint someone who they know and who they trust to make healthcare decisions and personal care decisions or financial decisions for them when they can no longer do it on their own. So this planning provides our clients with the support systems they need so that they can age in place with dignity and choice, which is very important to us. Sadly, this planning has also become more important during COVID, when family members need to make decisions for their older loved ones that are quarantined or gravely ill or at end stages of life. And becomes these documents that they prepared, when they had capacity, become really important during these times. So lastly, I'll highlight one more thing that we do to target our clientele. We try to help them identify and prevent some of the legal problems that I just kind of ran through early on. So SALA attorneys also provide community education presentations to groups of older adults, their families, and their advocates about their elder rights and the law. So there you have it. That's what we do.
Well, it sounds like you do a lot, and obviously, I mean, your services are much appreciated and much needed, as you were saying, particularly right now with the COVID-19 situation and the lockdown and the shutdown. So, given the situation that we're in, how can people access your services or learn more about your services?
Okay, so prior to COVID-19 and sheltering in place, SALA provided our legal services primarily at appointments at senior centers all over the county. We went from Palo Alto down to Gilroy. Because of the closure of the senior centers in Santa Clara County, because of COVID, SALA is not able to offer our appointments at the sites. And our central office is also currently closed to the public, although we do see some clients on a limited basis by appointment. That said, SALA is an essential service. So we continue to provide our legal services to Santa Clara County residents. Again, they have to be 60 or older during COVID. We are working remotely, the attorneys in the office, and we're primarily assisting clients by telephone. So we are responding to clients. We're continuing to do the work. We are going to court. We're representing clients in court on elder abuse and domestic violence restraining orders. We will continue to do that during COVID-19 as long as Superior Court is handling these cases. And so to qualify again for services, they have to be at least 60 and reside in any of the cities of this county. We do not have an income eligibility restriction to qualify for SALA. So until it is safe to reinstate our services at all those senior centers throughout the county, we ask that seniors, again 60 and older, that they ask for our assistance by calling our main office. And I see that our number is listed there on the screen, the 408-295-5991. And for more information about SALA and the types of cases we handle, we do recommend that you visit our website as well. And that's also on the screen, www.sala.org.
Thank you, Sylvia. I really appreciate that information. And and for those of you who might just be listening and not watching, that phone number is 408-295-5991. So if you do need help and you don't have access to a computer perhaps, or a reliable internet connection, as happens with many folks, then feel free to call that number, 408-295-5991. So are there other ways that people can support SALA's work? And if so, how can they do so?
Well, The Older Americans Act prohibits SALA from charging fees for our services or from accepting fee-generating cases. Therefore, the primary way that we can support our services is with government or private grants and through donations from individuals or organizations in the community, including law firms. So monetary donations are always welcome, and folks can go to our website and make a donation there. The need for SALA services is always greater than the capacity of our staff. So SALA also trains and supervises volunteer attorneys to help us deliver the services. So if there are attorneys out there, retired attorneys interested in doing some pro bono work for us, they're always welcome. And we encourage them to also call our office.
Well, thank you, Sylvia. So, one of the other reasons we're on here today is to let folks know about some upcoming workshops that you'll be hosting. And, here at AARP, we hear that many older adults want to remain in their homes as they age. It's a very important feeling that a lot of folks have. And around the country, around the state, and certainly in this area in San Jose. So can you tell us a little bit more about these workshops and where folks can register?
Yes, we're really pleased that SALA and AARP are collaborating to bring to folks 3 Zoom presentations that are upcoming. So the first one is scheduled for September 24th. That's next week. There's the flyer. So it is a Zoom presentation on San Jose's Tenant Protection Ordinance. This presentation outlines the legal protections tenants residing in San Jose have when facing an eviction, and will include an update on eviction moratoriums that are currently in place. So that's the first one. And then the second one will be on October 15th at 10 a.m., also a Zoom presentation. And this one is part of the Homeowner Education and Protection Project, which is a collaboration between SALA and another nonprofit, California Advocates for Nursing Home Reform. We will focus on how senior homeowners can protect the equity in their home. We will discuss the pros and cons of reverse mortgages, pros and cons of transfer on death deeds, inform seniors about the Medi-Cal recovery program and how it might affect their home, and how they can avoid becoming victims of scams and undue influence. So that's a really good one coming up October 15th. And then finally, the last one is scheduled for November 12th at 10 a.m., and that's a Zoom presentation on fair housing laws. So during this presentation, seniors will find out how they can recognize illegal discrimination in housing. And we focus on seniors who may have some physical or mental disabilities, and how they can get reasonable accommodations of their disabilities that they would need to assure that they can remain in their home comfortably. So that's the focus of the November 12th presentation.
Great. Really appreciate that information. And just to let folks know out there, we have a flyer for the workshop next week, and you can go onto our Facebook page at AARP to see that. We will be coming out with flyers and other types of promotion for the October and November workshops as well. Just stay in tuned, and you will see that. So Sylvia, this has been very informative. Very much appreciate the work that you do and the work that SALA does to protect older adults here in Santa Clara County. And again, I want to emphasize to folks that they can learn more about SALA by visiting www.sala.org. And for more information about how you can stay safe during this health crisis, please visit www.aarp.org /coronavirus. It's right there on your screen. And if you have questions, please feel free to send those, and we will do our best to answer those. Sylvia, thank you, and we look forward to seeing the workshop next week.
Thank you so much. Appreciate it.